belt drive on this one. Okay. Hi guys, Gary Jones here, back with another video. So this is another video which has been a long time in the making. This is my review of the Zero RC00 belt versus direct drive. So I built the Zero over a year ago. I've just noticed something's come unstuck here. I'm going to have to stick this back down before I carry on, excuse me. There we go, that's better, let's carry on. So let's just give you a spec breakdown of these cars before we get into the direct drive part of things. So yeah, about 105, okay. So that's the wheelbase of both these cars. Well, as you can see, both of them have got the metal struts. It tells you in the instructions to use. That gives you a standard width for the upper and lower arms and a standard width for the steering arms. So you get pretty much the same setup, which I can tell you reliably is brilliant for drifting. Right off the bat, it's brilliant. Okay, so I have got a V3 gyro in both of them. There's a black one there, black one there. I will improve the setup on this car. It's a bit messy here at the moment. We've got the direct drive setup on this one. So I'll show you the direct drive. I mean, it's geared. Belt drive on this one. Okay. One's running on Sanwa, one on the MB4. Both have the same servo. It's the A11 CLS. Both have Geo Racing speed controllers. Both are brushless censored. This one is the older one, which doesn't have the Bluetooth. This is the Bluetooth one, which I'll do a separate review for later on. This one's an 8,800 kV motor. This one's a 5,500. The reason I went with the 8,800 kV on the belt drive is because my experience has been with previous belt drive cars, you need a higher kV motor, or you can get away with a higher kV motor. And I can tell you that's the truth for this car also. So the width on these cars is about the same. I think the Supra might be wider setup. Let's just have a look. I'll just go to the edge of the wheels. Again, guys, I need to learn how to do this left-handed. Sorry, right-handed. I am left-handed. Okay, so track width there, it says about 81. Track width there is about 81 as well. So the rear track width is about the same. The front, this is where the Supra might be wider. I'm just going to go at the edge of the wheels here. 79, 80 odd. Do you know what? It's about the same here. Oh, they're about the same. All right, it's 79, 80. This car does look a lot wider though, but I think just the overall shape of it is wider. So a very similar setup. The springs are standard. I actually have got a slight bit of rear toe-in set up there, and that was done by adjusting the screws underneath here and just bringing the wheels in. I could do the same with a Supra, but I'm actually very happy with the handling at the moment. And this is more about the responsiveness of the throttle. That's going to be different using the belt drive. So I'm interested to see how this plays out. As you can see, I'm using these batteries that I mentioned in the last video, which are the generic thicker batteries that you get, as opposed to the slimline Geo Racing or Atomic ones. And these work brilliantly and I'm happy with them. Okay guys, so probably the only other difference really is where the magnetic mounts are. Apart from that, these cars are pretty similar in setup. Springs are the same. Motor mount position, although it does seem like you get a further back motor position with the belt drive. Yeah, it does definitely. I think you can get, the way this is set up, you've definitely got the motor is slightly further back in the car. Be interesting to see how that affects the handling. So again, this is a bit of fun. Each one has its own benefits and negatives. What I do love about the Zero, which I'll have to just show off here, is the fact you can get these split rims. So you can use different centers to outers and you make these multi-offset wheels. So this one's set to the widest offset, which is 3, and this one's set to 0 or 1, whatever the first notch is on the adjustable offsets. And I have to say, they look amazing. I am totally blown away. This body I actually painted a while ago, and I've only just got around to using now. I'm just put the car together, connect it together. Yeah, this took me, I think I did this last Christmas, and it took me most of Christmas to paint. It's gathered a bit of dust. It's got a few scuff marks now from usage, but I am so well happy with these wheels and this setup. I can't wait to spray into the body. I've got plenty of wheels to go. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to have to do some footage when it's drifting for you to see it properly, but yeah. Okay, let's just destroy the car. Stop. That's enough. Okay, so put the shell on the Supra. Right, let's just do a width measurement. Yeah, they actually are pretty comparable. What beauties they are though, gosh. Let's see. So I haven't got the lenses on the Super. That's the only thing I've got to stick back on. I was going to put some light fittings in. Yeah, 82 width there, about 82. Oh no, there is a big difference in the width. These arches flare out a lot more. Right, I think I've managed to get away with just having a wider setup here. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, anyway guys, let's do some drifting. So guys, what I'm trying to just piece together so I can have both cars running at the same time. So it was a bit jumpy and I apologise for that. First off, the belt drive was incredibly smooth. This is the best belt drive I think I've driven in the Mini RC rear-wheel drive drift world, and it needs a bit of tuning up, but the difference is straight away palpable and the car is so much quieter. So that's the first thing I'd have to say. But the responsiveness is really smooth. So there is a bit more torque from the direct drive, but I have to say overall I preferred the feeling of the belt drive, which I never have said before. And I've driven other cars that are belt drive, I've generally not liked them. And the higher kV motor just worked absolutely fine. There was no issues whatsoever. In fact, I think it was a perfect balance having the higher kV with the belt drive. So I think I've been converted. I'm actually looking forward to building some more belt drives. I've got 2 or 3 of these left on the shelf I haven't built, so I think that's going to be the plan. But yes, it was a lighter feel. Don't get me wrong, there was an advantage to having the torque from the direct drive, especially when it came to changing directions. But that being said, it just felt nicer having the belt drive. So that's my feeling at the moment, and I'm looking forward to making some more belt drive zero drift cars. Well guys, that was a blast. Definitely, I think I'm liking the belt drive better than the gear drive. So yeah, I'm going to try a counterbalance weight, just see if that makes a difference. But the shell itself is a different shape. You can see there's much more forward distance over the actual shell here. I think it's a longer shell. You can see the front engine bay hangs over this car a lot further forward, so that will affect the handling. But wow, I'm loving this. So I'm going to have to set myself up another one like this, maybe get myself another GT86 shell, just like this one. But yeah, absolutely amazing. Really enjoyed running that. And I can't wait to do a head-to-head battle with these cars where I actually get some, you know, tandem racing going on, tandem drifting going on. Okay guys, please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys all next time.